Hello and welcome to day 5 of Architecture Week here on the YouTube channel. Unbelievable, we've done 4 videos. Today is the last one in the series that we wanted to do. We did one about Vegas, one about New York City, one about San Francisco, and yesterday we did Tokyo. Today we do a city that is one of my most favorite cities in the world. I love the skyline, I love the people, I love the country. And it is Sydney, Australia. It is Lego set 21032, and to be honest, from all the sets that we did, it's the simplest. Why? Because it is about 4 distinctive landmarks of Sydney, Australia. It's the Sydney Tower, what are they calling this? The Deutsche Bank Place, the Sydney Opera House, and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. That's it. I counted on the other sets, there were 5, 6, 7 different buildings, landmarks, things. Sydney gets 4. And besides the fact that I love the city, I really enjoy the fact that they only did 4 of the landmarks. I mean, if anybody thinks about Sydney, it's the Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Both of these are on there and they're excellent. The Sydney Tower is nice. Deutsche Bank building, yeah, well, it's the Deutsche Bank. Well, it's there. Booklet. As usual, we have information about the buildings, about the city in 3 different languages. And then the regular building instructions. Same deal here. Plain and simple colors. There's a little bit of blue in there, so you know where to build, but we don't see yellow or any other color that makes no sense in the instructions, and then of course in the build. The build itself was very nice, also straightforward in terms of building everything made sense, everything was easy to assemble and easy to put in place on the plates itself. I was looking forward on how to build the Opera House and how to build the bridge. This one here, the Deutsche Bank building, yeah, pretty straightforward build. Same with the tower, you can imagine how to build a tower. Now, how do you build a tiny Sydney Opera House? They managed to do that with this build. Yeah, you can say, okay, this is not accurate here and there and there. Yeah, it is not. I mean, it's A, it's made out of Lego, not a real building. B, it's tiny scale, but it's beautiful. It is the Sydney Opera House. I mean, if you show this to anybody, it's the Sydney Opera House. If you show this bridge to somebody and say, hey, this is a bridge that is somewhere in the world close to an opera house, what do you think it is? It's Sydney Harbour Bridge. It looks great, it brings back memories. Seeing all these different landmarks in Sydney during the day, during the nighttime is beautiful. Now seeing them here built out of Lego. Every time I walk into the room where I display this for myself, it is just beautiful to look at. It makes me smile, it makes me think about the trips I had to Sydney. It makes me think about all the different things I experienced in Sydney, all the memories I made there. And it's nice, it's a very good memory, it's a very nice build, and it's just something that makes you enjoy it. It says Sydney on the front, which is nice, of course, like all the other sets, they have the names on the front. But the simplicity in itself, with only 4 landmarks in this build, the most distinguished landmarks being the Opera House and the bridge. It's great. Techniques to build was interesting. They did the same kind of pillars that we had in San Francisco, kind of similar. But in San Francisco, as you remember, we had to set them up later on. We had to put them in the back when we had stuff around. Here it was again straightforward. A, they're not obstructed, as you can see in the build itself. But B, it was so much easier to build this than it was in San Francisco. Building the tower was also straightforward. This here again is a lot of similar steps or same steps over and over and over again. And then you just put the building on there. I had a blast building it because it brought back memories. It was a beautiful build. It was very well done. I had no problem setting it up. There were no problems in the instructions. Usually if there is a problem, it's between the table and the chair. So all overall, again, a great build. It doesn't swivel like the first one that we had, if you remember that. But all overall, again, it was a fun build, and it was really, really fun to do Architecture Week with all the different sets, all the different buildings. We have the pictures around me, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate the comments that you guys made, reaching out to me in messaging and other social media platforms. So I really appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to the next videos, and we'll see what we do next. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, ask questions if you have any. Make suggestions if you have any suggestions on what you want to see. I saw a suggestion the other day from someone about a video and what they want to see. So yeah, keep posting what you want to see, and we'll see what we can do. Thanks so much. Enjoy. Take care. I'll see you soon.